and it's because they would not allow us to add any amendments to it. We wanted to add an amendment to it where, a female wouldn't have to go through, the bill calls for, I guess you would call it like a probe stuck up her or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And there were a couple of things that we wanted to, make sure. It's hard enough, when a person is dealing with that. And it's a woman's right.
You've got you're sort of in an unusual situation amongst almost every lawmaker, and that's, you're a representative, but you're also a pastor.
Right.
Does that make votes like this more difficult, having both hats?
It do make it difficult, especially, on that side of, counseling people and everything, because I wouldn't dare tell anybody to do it. But there again, I would just, offer them prayer, and, they have to make up in their own minds, Well, the main thing is, and my reason for voting against it, too, is out of all the things that's going, COVID-19, 8,000 deaths, people not being able to get vaccine, and here it is, this is the first bill that the Senate took up this year. Because the bill is S1, so it means it's their first bill that they took up this year.
Uh-huh.
And, there are many things, the education system, healthcare system, taking care of our elderly, our disabled, just making sure that the citizens are taken care of. And what about, those persons that are working for minimum wage, that, minimum wages be increased. There's a lot of things that we should be dealing with other than that. It's just something that, the governor and the lieutenant governor had on their radar to do at the beginning of this year, and nobody can tell us why. And, even yesterday, and if you look back at yesterday, we were interrupted for an hour and 45 minutes. The House was at recess, just so that basically the Republicans can go out in the lobby and be there when the governor, who was late, comes to sign the bill after our third reading yesterday morning.
Uh-huh.
They were out there an hour and 45 minutes, and there was a lot that we could have been doing to handle, the state's business. And we were, if you go back to yesterday, they 24-hour a lot of bills just to get third reading for S1 and to make sure that the governor signed the bill yesterday. And everybody's trying to figure out what was the urgency.